beer, call it tail sign. Tony, why ain't kick it from me? You know that my high grandfather married one fine St. Kit woman. She would hold you, love you, and scold you, making sure she told you everything she could feel. And now I feel that spirit deep down in my soul. Make me think back to my ancestors who lived a long time ago. Who lived a long time ago. When I feel that spirit deep down in my soul, make me think of some ancestors who lived a long time ago. Rule the world and all its gold. For that my grandfather married one St. Kit woman. My grandfather married one fine St. Kit woman. She would come lilting with her voice to the house making peppermint party. Taking June and put some sugar in I beard. I little June and take it from me. You know that my grandfather married one fine St. Kit woman. She would hold you, love you, and scold you, making sure that she told you they will never know what it is you need. When you hear that spirit chucking, doing the chucking, moving in your soul, it's a message from an ancestor who lived a long time ago. Rule the world and all its gold. I say, when you feel that spirit time moving in your soul. 1, 2.
Welcome, friends and foes of my father's place. Times, they are a-changing. So tonight, we got a great show. Mike Falzarano's here. And Mark, can you come on, join me and say hi?
Hi,
Hi, Mark.
Good to see you.
You know that Mike Falzarano was like a thorn in my side in the early days. He used to come in, bring a bunch of people, and say he was friends with Yorma and Jack. And I didn't even know he could play the guitar, to tell you the truth. It's surprising how wrong I was. Michael, do you want to join us? Say hi. Mike Falzarano.
How we doing, everybody?
Thank you for playing for us tonight. Do you remember those early days, Michael, down in the basement on Bryant Down?
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about. We shouldn't be talking about that.
You guys want to see you?
Yeah, but I do remember. I do remember the first time I played my father's place in Roswell, in the old place. It was really great. I played there with Hot Tuna. I think it was 1983, if I remember correctly. It was fun. I played there. I played the other one in Bayside. I played the new one, and now I'm here with you live.
Long before you play, I mean, when Yorma and Jack said you were going to play with them, I said, that kid's going to play with you? That pain in the ass kid? Anyway,
Yeah, that kid.
I want to apologize for all that because I'm such a big fan of yours and everything you've done to help out the new riders. You've done so much. I'm going to leave you and Mark to have a great show. I'm going to go watch you on Facebook Live. Everyone, stay safe. We're getting through this. We'll see you soon.
All right, Epi.
Enjoy the show.
Thanks,
everyone.
App.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here and helping us out, Epi. Well, it was like about a month ago, 5 weeks maybe, Kerry Carney was performing, and Mike was watching. And in the middle of the show, I sent him an email. I said, Mike, how about it? Come on. And tonight's the night. So tonight, Kerry's already in the chat room, and Mike's in his home. So I'm going to hand it over to Michael, and we're really looking forward to presenting Michael Falzarano at home on myfathersplace.com tonight. Enjoy.
Now I know what you're thinking. Where did Fowles get that magnificent piece of haberdashery? I actually got it from Pete and Sherry Clare up at Turkey Trot Acres. New Riders used to play there every summer for 10 years. We had a great time. They're great cooks. They made great meals for us. We had a great time playing there. It's like a mini festival, daytime festival thing. It was always a great time. We recorded a DVD there. We recorded a live album there. We had a great time doing it. And I'd like to say hi to Pete. And hopefully someday we'll be able to do it again. You never know about these things. Anyway, so let's get this going. I'm going to start it off with a couple of songs from my album with the Memphis Pilgrims. And the Memphis Pilgrims, just like everything I do, I'm a Gemini, so there's two Memphis Pilgrims. There was the New York City Memphis Pilgrims and the Woodstock Memphis Pilgrims. I don't know why. Everything I do has a double thing. My songs have two titles. I write two songs at a time. I don't know. It's just one of those things. My wife sends me to the store to buy tequila, and I buy 2 bottles. Well, that's self-explanatory. You know how it goes. Anyway, this one's called... well, at first, let me just show you the album. Memphis Pilgrims. There we go. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. For if anybody wants to donate, I understand it's tough times. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I get it. But if you do, for everybody that can, if you can donate $5, I'll send you a CD of your choice. We'll go through them all tonight, and we'll play it forward that way. And I am going to take all the money that you donate to me tonight and give it to Long Island Cares. Because I grew up on Long Island, and it's giving back, as they say. Here we go. This one's called "Kept On Keeping On." Talk about your bad luck, I've had my share. Talk about them hard times, well I've been there. Blood on the saddle, a fire on the bridge. I watched the whole thing burn down from out on the razor's edge. Well, I've been hung out, left for dead and gone. But through it all, you know, I kept on keeping on. Kept on keeping on. Well, I've seen better days, but still I've seen worse. Yeah, I've seen some dark times when I swore that I was cursed. Caught in a crossfire with nowhere to retreat. Free falling out of control with the devil in the driver's seat. Well, I've been hung out, left for dead and gone. But through it all, you know, I kept on keeping on. Yeah, I've been strung out, dead for dead and gone. But through it all, I kept on keeping on. I kept on keeping on. Yeah. When that roller coaster starts heading for the drop, and you can't find the brakes, and you can't start. Like a rolling freight train that's burning up a track, you gotta keep on pushing forward, don't waste time looking back. Well, I've been hung out, left for dead and gone. But through it all, you know that I kept on keeping on. Yeah, I've been strung out, left for dead and gone. But through it all, I kept on keeping on. I kept on keeping on. Kept on keeping on. Kept on keeping on. All right, all right. We're going to move right along now. I'm going to do this song from the Mecca album by the Memphis Pilgrims, another one of mine. It was when my daughter was 6 years old. It was one of her favorite songs because she felt that she got to curse when she sang it. It's called Damned If You Don't and You're Damned If You Do. Well, it's the same old story, it ain't nothing new. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. I know in situation no matter what you do. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. Stuck between a hard place and a rock. That sign says don't walk or you can't stop. Should I go or should I stay? Well, either way there'll be a price you pay. Well, it's the same old story, it ain't nothing new. damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. A knowing situation no matter what you do. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. Standing across the road wondering which way to go. I've been waiting on the answer, but still I don't know. I love you, darling, you know that I do. But the things that you need, I can give to you. Well, it's the same old story, ain't nothing new. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. Unknown situation, no matter what you do. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. All right. Story ain't nothing new. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. And knowing situation no matter what you do. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. It's the same old story, it ain't nothing new. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. A knowing situation no matter what you do. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do. Damned if you don't and you're damned if you do, yeah, you're damned if you don't and you're damned if you do, yeah. All right. All right. So, let's see. Up next, we'll play one from my album, We're All One, all right, on Woodstock Records. And again, if you donate, I'll send you one. I don't know how I'm going to do all that. We'll figure it out. But you'll get one. I got your email address. I'll contact you. And we'll send you whatever CD you want or whatever CDs you want. Just trying to play it forward here. Anyway, this one's called, the song's called We Are All One. It's from the album We Are All One. And again, because I'm a Gemini, I did two versions of the song on the same album. I did an acoustic version with Kerry Carney, magnificent version it is. It's in the movie Ask for Jane. Pretty proud of that one. And then I did another version of it, sort of a rock band version of it with legendary Hammond organ player Melvin Seals playing on it. And I'm going to do a combination somewhere between those two versions because Kerry's not here because of the current situation to do the finger picking part. So I'm going to do this here version. It's called We Are All One. Now, let's get together and learn how to love and respect one another. We've been fighting for so long, we can't see the right from the wrong. We are all one, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. We had our backs to the wall, but now the time has come to answer that call. We've been fighting for so long that we can't see the right from the wrong. are one, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. Too many died, too many mothers have cried. Too long we've all fought believing that God is on our side. We've been fighting for so long that we can't see the right from the wrong. We are all one, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. Yeah. Come on, people, now, let's get together and learn how to love and respect one another. Well, we've been fighting for so long that we can't see the right from the wrong. We are all one, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. We are all one, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one. All right, little words of some kind of wisdom there, I think, and we could use a little bit more of that right about now. So I'm going to do a little bit of a wardrobe change because there's a lot of pressure and a lot of, you got to... So we're going to disrobe. Thanks, Pete, for the jacket. Really love it. Of course, I didn't think I'd ever get a chance to wear it. That's a whole nother story. So, before all this began, this COVID craziness began, I was working on a new project, a Christmas album or a holiday album, and I was pretty much close to getting done and do some, more background vocal stuff and work on it a little bit, and then all this happened. So it got put on the back burner for a minute, but it got pretty close. And, we did a bunch of songs. The Zen Tricksters backed me up on a bunch of tunes, and even Jeff Mattson was off the road, and he came in and played for us. I did this on the last stream, and I'm going to do it again. And I don't know if anybody tuned into the last stream, but the last stream I talked about having to wear a lot of hats to do this kind of thing because, you got to be the sound man, you got to be the lighting director, you got to be the cameraman, you got to be the tech guy, you got to be the wardrobe consultant, you got to be the guitar tech, you got to be the lighting director here. So anyway, this one I did last time, but I didn't have the right hat on for it. So I'm going to do it again. We're going to put the right hat on for this Christmas song. Because, Christmas is 204 days away. So let's get to this. All right, now, here's a little tale about Christmas past. And breaking one of the Christmas rules, I only know two. Number one, don't light a fire in your fireplace because when Santa comes down the chimney, he's going to get burnt. He's not going to like it. The kids are not going to get any presents, so don't do it. And the other one is, don't smoke too much weed on Christmas Eve. Well, it's Christmas Eve and I smoke more weed than I should have. Well, I'm so stoned I can't find the door. So I guess I'll just sit here on the sofa, kick back, smoke a little more. Looks like I won't be at your Christmas Eve party this year, 'cause I can't seem to get up out of this chair. Yeah, I know it's just one foot in front of the other, but my brain is saying you ain't going anywhere. Now I can't feel my fingers, can't feel my toes. Well, how high can one man get? I tell you, I don't know. Well, I feel like I'm flying over some other planet. I had to laugh when I realized it was 4:20, 12:24. Well, it's Christmas Eve and I smoke more weed than I should have. Well, I'm so stoned, can't find the door. So I guess I'll just sit here on the sofa, kick back, and smoke a little more. Hey, hey. Huh? I'm just now starting to get a little paranoid, sitting here staring over at my Christmas tree. I don't know, can't be certain, but I swear that Christmas tree is watching me. So I went outside to get some air. I looked up in the sky, saw Santa and all his reindeer. And I tell you, I could see Santa looking down at me. Well, he was shaking his head and laughing wildly. Well, it's Christmas Eve and I smoke more weed than I should have. Well, I'm so stoned I can't find the door or the floor. So I guess I'll just sit here on the sofa, kick back, smoke a little more. Well, I tell you this, I just had to laugh when I looked over at the clock and realized it was 4:20, 12:24. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right. So hopefully we'll get that out. We'll finish it up in the next couple of months and we'll get it out in November. So now, let's move on. Speaking of hats, we're going to move into this now, over here. So here's a tune. It's from this other CD. This one's from the King James Sessions. It's got Kerry Carney and the Kerry Carney Band's on here and a whole host of elusive characters. Pete Sears is on this and others. But tonight, I'd like to dedicate this song to Mark Remolino. He's one of the Raccoon Lodge boys. Now, I've known the Raccoon Gang for a long time. Sometime in the late 80s, early 90s, we started playing shows for them at their original place. The Raccoon Lodge was just up 2 flights of stairs. And it was a magnificent place. We had a lot of fun there. But there's one night, we were set to do a show, and Yorm and I were driving from somewhere, I don't remember where, maybe it was Washington, D.C., I think. And we got in the van, started driving up to Brooklyn, And that snowstorm turned into a blizzard, and we were like driving 10 miles an hour, 18 miles an hour, and Yorma's driving, he's white knuckling it. Now, Yorma insisted on driving everywhere. You know, we were thinking, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna make it, you know. And we stopped over for the rest area. We called Jimmy Quigg. We said, you know, we're trying to make it. You know, we drove on for a little bit more. We were getting a little discouraged. And then Yorma said to me, and this is a quote, "You ever miss a show?" I said, "No, I haven't." He said, "Neither have I. We're going on." So we drove in. It took us all day, most of the night, but we got there late, but we got there. And when we got there, the boys had everything set up. They loaded our gear upstairs, and Mark offered us his apartment and cooked us dinner. And I'll never forget it, you know. So this next song I'm going to play is called "One More Round," and I originally wrote it for the New York Fire Department guys after 9/11, you know, when they were doing what they did to go into Ground Zero and have to face that every day. And one of the firemen was my daughter's soccer coach, and I overheard him saying something to one of his friends, and I always remembered it, and I wrote a song about it. It's called "One More Round," and it's about that from the eyes of a boxer. Sometimes I feel like just giving in, throwing in the towel, let the other guy win. Then I see your light come shining down, giving me the strength to go one more round. Hit hard to the body, hit hard to the soul. But I've been hit so hard now, I feel half whole. Then I see your light come shining down, giving me the strength to go one more round. I'm lying on the mat with my head busted in, and I can't find the will to get on my feet again. Then I see your light come shining down, it gives me the strength to go one more round. There's a trucker out on Highway 10. He's driving with one hand as he tunes his radio in. He can't believe what he's hearing, he can't believe what's happening. How could the champ be down? How could he let this happen to him? I had him on the ropes, so I let my guard down. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground. Then I see a light come shining down, giving me the strength to go one more round. So I got back on my feet before the ref got to 10. Yeah, I'm standing here square, no I ain't giving in. His punch was swift and his reach was long. because my faith is strong. And when I see the light come shining down, it gives me the strength to go one more round. When I see the light come shining down, then it gives me the strength to go one more round. 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 From Mark Romano. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, speaking of lights shining down from above and spirits in the sky, a couple years back, I'm on the West Coast, and we're doing two sold-out shows at Phil Lesch's Chirpin Crossroads. And when the New Riders played on the West Coast and sometimes on the East Coast, backstage was Party Central. So I walked into the dressing room one night of those two nights, and it was packed, and there was a guy standing over here, you know, an elderly guy, had this magnificent head of long, gray, thick hair, you know. I went over and I started talking to him. I said, "Hey, man, how you doing?" He said, "Hey, how you doing?" I go, introduced myself. "I know who you are." I go, "What's your name?" He said, "Norman." I didn't catch his last name, you know. So we were talking, and then I said, "So Norman, where you from?" And he said, "Petaluma." And then it dawned on me what he'd said. He said his name was Norman Greenbaum, because Norman Greenbaum lives in Petaluma, California. I knew that because I'm a huge fan of him and the song, right? So I immediately go into fan world, and I start telling him all about his song. "I can't believe I'm talking to you. That song's unbelievable. It's one of my top 10 songs. That song's been in 50 movies. It's been in countless TV shows, TV commercials. Astronauts took it to space." I went on, and then he just said, "Yeah, I know. I wrote the song." You know? So we got to talking. I said, "You know, I love that song, and I do a sort of bluesy version of it." Because, "Well, keep playing that song. Have a hit with it." Other people have. Doc and the Meditac had a big hit with it I think in the 90s or the 80s, I don't know. And another band had a hit with it. So anyway, here's my little blues version of Spirit in the Sky. That's the best. When they lay me down to die, I'm going up to see the spirit in the sky. Going up to see the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Yourself, you know it's a must. You got to have a friend in Jesus. So you know when you die, he's gonna hook you up with the spirit in the sky. Yeah, he's gonna hook you up with the spirit in the sky. That's where you're gonna go when you die. When you die and they lay you to rest, you're gonna go to the place that's the best. Been a sinner, I never sinned, and I got a friend in Jesus. I die, it's gonna set me up with a spirit in the sky. It's gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best. Oh. Come on. Yeah. That needs applause. Come on. All right. So I think I'll do one more here, and then I'm going to bring Mark back. We'll have a little conversation. Not sure about what, but we'll get into something, I'm sure. We'll get into some kind of trouble, you know. This next song is, again, from the King James sessions with Kerry Carney Band. We recorded it at the King James Music store that Kerry either owned or ran. I don't know. That's a little vague to me. But we recorded about 10, 12 songs. And this is one of them. It's a 9/11 tune. It's kind of appropriate about now because, you know, I don't know what's going on. But, I mean, I know what's going on, but I don't know why it's going on. Anyway, it's called A New Season. Sharpen your boot heels. The devil is in disguise. The wall has been torn down now, and the door is open wide. This is a new day. You know the time has come. Nowhere that we can hide. Nowhere that we can run. Everything's gone inside out. Everything's gone upside down. There's no rhyme or reason. This is a new season. 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 Today as yesterday. You know you're vulnerable. There's nowhere you can hide. We're all susceptible. As you are standing there, well, the boats are getting loose, and the ball is about to blow, and the hot oil's gonna come raining down on you. Everything's gone inside out. Everything's gone upside down. There's no rhyme or reason. This is a new season. This is a new season. Everything we used to know, everywhere we used to go, everything we used to do and everyone we used to know, it's all different now. It's sundown on the sacred side, dog train heading down the track. You'd better watch your back. This is a new season. 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 As you all standing there, wildflower closing in on you. Them horsemen have saddled up, about to rendezvous. Dark gate is open wide. Step out or step inside. The choice it's yours to make. Where the long shadows moving in and the hours getting late. Everything's gone inside out, everything's gone upside down. There is no rhyme or reason. This is a new season. There's a new season. This is a new season. This is a new season. Shop in your boot, here's the devil's in the sky. The wall been torn down, that hole is open wide. This ain't no summer, winter, fall, or spring. Ain't no season of the witch, it's something we ain't never seen. This is a new season. There's a new season. This is a new season. This is a new season. This is a new season. All right, all right. So.
Well, all right. Yeah, Mike. Hi, Claudia. You were hooting up over there.
All right.
Yeah, Claudia's hooting it up. We can all hear her.
Yeah.
You guys make quite a spectacular production team.
Well, not without your help.
Well,
I gotta thank you and Don and Peter and Terry and of course Epi for having me. But without it, none of this would have happened.
Yes,
Without you guys.
Michael. We're so happy to have you. It takes a village, and I stand corrected. It was only 2 weeks ago that Kerry was on.
That's right.
So we got this done very quickly.
That's
and
right.
as everyone can see, it just takes some creativity and some spunk from one Michael Falzarano to entertain.
All right.
So the only question was where the tip jar is.
Where is the tip jar? I don't know.
It's at myfathersplace.com.
Oh, okay.
So those that want to donate to Michael and vicariously to Long Island Cares through Michael
and get some free CDs.
Free CDs as well, can go to the myfathersplace.com site, and on the live tab is where you'll see a tip jar just below the screen, and that's how it goes. So Michael, Epi said you grew up going to my father's place.
I did.
Can you give me 2 stories?
I can give you 2 great stories.
Thank you.
2 unbelievably great stories. Number 1, my first date with my now wife of 40 some odd years was at my father's place. And we went to see Country Joe McDonald. Isn't that romantic? I mean, come on. That's romantic right there, right?
It's legendary.
All right. And the next story is an even more important story because it almost killed us. I mean, look, I've got a lot of stories. I'm playing my father's place, but we all know those stories. I've been there. But a couple, about, I don't know, maybe a year or so before we got married, I don't remember now, we came back to New York in the winter after living in San Francisco for a couple of years, and we forgot how cold it is in January or December. So we had no real winter clothes with us, but we were going to see Robert Gordon at my father's place, right? So we went, we got in the car, we drove there, we got online, and then we realized, we're freezing! It's cold! We waited online, we went inside, we did our thing, we enjoyed the show, Robert was great as always. And the next morning, we both woke up with pneumonia.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. My parents had to call the doctor, and the doctor actually had to make a house call. That's how long ago that was, you know. But,
boy.
So,
Wow. Those are 2 good ones. And I know you've got more material, so
yes.
I'm not going to waste everyone's time. They're here to see you.
Yeah.
And, okay, take it away.
All right, will do. I'll tell you what we're going to do now. You know, on Facebook, I know everybody's doing these 10 favorite albums or creative albums, or well, there's just too many for me to come up with. But one of my all-time favorites and very influential for me, was the first Hot Tuna record. That first Hot Tuna record had so many great songs on it. And I've covered a bunch of them, and I always try and do them in my own way, interpret them, and try and make them my own. So I'm going to do one from that album. But first, you know, this requires a hat change. Okay. Now, those Tuna fans out there, they'll know that this is from the first album. And this one is called, it's an old traditional song. And, you know, I would think, or I would say that Yorma has the definitive version of it. But I'm sure the Deadheads would say that Jerry and the boys have the definitive version of it. And a lot of the folkies out there would say other people have the definitive version of it. But here's my version of I Know Your Rider. But I know you, rider, you gon' miss me when I'm gone. I know you, rider, you gon' miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your daddy from rolling in your arms. I lay down last night, but I could not get no rest. I lay down last night, but I could not get no rest. My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. Yeah, loving you, honey, was easier than falling off a log. I said that loving you was easier than falling off a log. Won't be your lover, baby, I sure won't be your dog. Well, the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. I said the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. And the cool wind gonna blow all my trouble away. Like it's here. Wish I was a headlight on a southbound train. I said I wish I was a headlight on a southbound train. I would shine my light with a cool Carolina rain. I know you, rider, you gon' miss me when I'm gone. I know you, rider, gon' miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your daddy from rolling in my arms. Yeah, gonna miss your daddy from rolling in your arms. Oh, gonna miss your daddy from rolling in your arms. Yeah. All right. So, let me tune up here a little bit. So, you know what I got to do? Let's go back to this hat here for a minute because I got to make a point. Here. I want to talk politics for a minute, okay? You know, because some people lean this way and some people lean that way and some people believe this and some people believe that. Now, I just want to say this. Some people believe that this is a trucker hat. Now, this is not a trucker hat. I love this hat. I wear this hat all the time. I love the logo and everything. It's got sort of the trucker elements with the breathable sides and all that, you know, but it's not really a trucker hat. You know, this, on the other hand, this is a trucker hat. Now, the reason that this is a trucker hat, and you know this is a trucker hat when you see one, is because it has a 5-inch crown. Trucker hats have 5-inch crowns. The other one's a nice, you know, piece of haberdashery. It's a nice hat. But this is a trucker hat. And since I'm wearing a trucker hat, I'm going to do an old truck song. You know, I played this one a lot with the New Riders. Played it the last time I played it in Brooklyn was with the New Riders with Bill Kirchen playing guitar with us. That was spectacular, I got to tell you. Anytime you play with Bill Kirchen, it's out of this world. Well, I pulled in this roadhouse in Texas, a little place called Hamburger Dance. Heard that old jukebox playing, song about a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. And I put a nickel in that jukebox, and I play that truck driving man. Oh. Well, the waitress, she poured me my coffee. Well, I thanked her, I called her again. I said, you know, that song just fit me. You know, I'm a truck driving man. Well, pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. And I put a nickel in that jukebox, and I play that truck driving man. One more time. Well, I got back on board my old semi, and then like a flash I was gone. Got them truck wheels rolling, I'm headed on home to San Antone. Yeah, pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. Yeah, I put a nickel in that jukebox, and I play that truck driving man. And I play that truck driving man. Oh yeah! All right. So, since we're doing some new riders, let's stay there for a minute. Requires a hat change. And I know right about now you're saying, where the hell did he get all these hats? You know, well, this is how it happened. Over the years, traveling the country, I've collected some, I bought some, fans gave me a bunch, you know, and they just sort of piled up. And recently, you know, we moved out of our New York apartment, and, you know, I put them all in a box, and I was going to give them all the goodwill. And then a little voice in the back of my head said, hey, dude, don't do that. There's going to be a pandemic, and you're going to be stuck in your house, and you're going to be live streaming, and you're going to need those hats for some comic relief. And I thought, oh, okay, it sounds a little far-fetched, but I'm going to go with you on this one. I'm going to keep the bin of hats. I'm glad I did. So I'm going to go with this one for this next song, because this hat, I love this hat. You know, this is my friend designed it. He didn't like the hat that I wore, so he came up with this design right here, flat brim, big giant plastic letters, gold cactus in the middle. You know, it takes a little bit of a commitment to wear this hat. It's a little bit of a commitment, you know. And if you're going to wear this hat and you're going to play this next song, I think it would be best to have some psychedelic lighting. So let's do this. Woo! All right, we got it. Okay, it's going. Ooh, I'm starting to trip. I'm having a flashback. Panama Red, here we go. Panama Red, Panama Red, well, he'll steal your woman and he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red, on his white horse Mescalito he come breezing through town, but your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red. The judge don't know when Red's in town. He keeps well hidden underground. Everybody's acting lazy, falling out or hanging around. And my woman said, hey Pedro, you acting crazy like a clown. Well, nobody feels like working. Panama Red is back in town. Panama Red, Panama Red, well, he'll steal your woman and he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red, on his white horse Mescalito he come breezing through town, but your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red. Oh yeah. Maybe I am tripping. Everybody's looking out for him, 'cause they know Red satisfies. Little girls love to listen to him sing and tell sweet lies. But when things get too confusing, honey, you're better off in bed. Well, I'll be searching all the joints in town for Panama Red, Panama Red, Panama Red. Well, they'll steal your woman and they'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red, on his white horse Mescalito he come breezing through town, but your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red. Panama Red, Panama Red, steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red, on his white horse Mescalito he come breezing through town. I bet your woman is up in bed with all Panama Red. I think I better stop smoking that Panama Red so I can remember the song. I don't know. You know? Turn the guitar up a little bit, they say. All right. So, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? Oh, I know what we're going to do next. Let's see. All right, let me go here. Speaking of crazy hats, here's one. Check this one out. I was at a festival one time, and this guy was wearing these hats and making these hats, and I said, that's a cool hat. He said, you want one? I go, sure. So it was in the box, you know, and I thought, well, might as well wear it, right? This one is one of my songs. It's another one. It's called Get in the Dance. Or it actually has two titles, Get Up and Getting in the Dance, you know. I don't know why I do that. I guess it's the Gemini thing again. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Get up, get in the dance, don't leave that, and you got, hold on a second here, let me fix this, because this guitar doesn't seem to be on very much. One second, we're gonna get back to that one thing. You know, there's so much technology in this room right now. That's not the light. Okay, we're going to turn it up a little bit over here.
Yeah, turn it up.
Thing got right in my way there. All right, so it's not going as smooth as I'd like it to go, but hey, you know what we're going to do here. All right, so maybe that'll do it. Let's tune it. Oh, I know why. Because the guitar was off. Oh, that. Better turn it back down now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, here we are. Where was I again? Oh, yeah, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Don't just sit there like a passenger. Get behind the wheel and drive that car. Get up, get up, get up, get in the dance. Come on, come on, come on, get up. I said get up, get in the dance, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Don't just sit there on your ass as your life goes rolling past. You got to get up. Get up, get up, get in the dance. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and get up. I said to get up, get in the dance, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Don't just sit there wandering. Jump in the pool and start to swim. Get up, get up, get up, get in the dance. Come on, come on, come on, come on, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Get up, get in the dance, get up. Don't waste your time thinking about it. Take a leap of faith, move on, gotta get up. Get up, get up, get in the dance. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and get up. technology, you know, and all this modern stuff going on, those songs before that where the guitar wasn't quite loud enough, it's because the guitar was off, because I forgot to turn it back on with this tuner on the floor. You know, back in the olden days, we used tuning forks, pitchforks. That would work on a guitar, right? Anyway. Okay, now, one more hat change. Because now this is a good one. This is a good one. I was somewhere on the road. We stopped in, Yorm and I were on the road somewhere. We stopped into a train museum, and I bought this hat there. And I think I only wore it one time in a promo shot. But I've always loved it. And it was in the box, and I thought, you know what would be a good idea? Do a couple of train songs. Here's the Glendale Train. Well, somebody robbed the Glendale train this morning at 9:30. Somebody robbed the Glendale train, I swear I ain't lying. Well, they cleaned off with 16 G's of 2 boys lying cold. Well, somebody robbed the Glendale train and made off with the gold. Oh, Charlie Jones was an engineer. He had 20 years on the line, and he kissed his wife at the station gate this morning at 6:35. Well, everything went fine till 9:30. Charlie looked up and he saw men on horses, men with guns, and no sign of the law. Well, somebody robbed the Glendale train this morning at 9:30. Somebody robbed the Glendale train, I swear I ain't lying. Then they clean off with 16 G's, left 2 men lying cold. Yeah, somebody robbed the Glendale train and they laid on with the gold. Here we go. Oh, Amos White was a baggage man. He did love his job. The company, well, they rewarded him with a golden watch and a fob. Oh, Amos, he was just marking time when they blew the door off of his car. They found Amos White in 15 pieces, 15 miles apart. Somebody robbed the Glendale train this morning at 9:30. Somebody robbed the Glendale train, I swear I ain't lying. And they clean off with 16 G's or 2 boys lying cold. I said somebody robbed the Glendale train and they made off with the gold. I said somebody robbed the Glendale train and they made off with the gold. All right. So. Put it down, okay. So we're going to finish up here, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more. This is a song, Grateful Dead made it famous. Jerry's version is probably the definitive version. But I recorded it on a Hot Tuna record that We actually recorded at Grateful Dead Studios, and Furthermore is the name of the album. It's a really great album. It's out of print, unfortunately, so you got to search high and low to find it. But it's got some really cool tunes on it. I See the Light is on this, and Been So Long, True Religion, Third Weekend at Chelsea, Embryonic Journey, and Light is World. Funky number 7. The funky number 7 on this record is outstanding. And on this record, I do my version of Big Railroad Blues. And so I'm going to do it for you here, since we're in the train mode. Well, my mama told me and my daddy told me too. You know my mama told me and my daddy told me too. You all shouldn't be here singing these railroad blues. Yeah, I should have listened to what my mama said. You know I should have listened to what my mama said. I want me sitting in this cold iron bed. Yeah, I went down to the station, but I just couldn't get there on time. I went down to the station, but I just couldn't get there on time. You know that train kept a rolling, rolling on down the line. Hey, Mr. Taylor, tell me, and please don't you tell me no lie. Hey, Mr. Taylor, tell me, and please don't tell me no lie. Well, how's that train keep a rolling, rolling on down the line? You know I should have listened to what my mama said. You know I should have listened to what my mama said. And I wouldn't be here sleeping on this cold iron bed. My mama told me and my daddy told me too. You know my mama told me and my daddy told me too. So I shouldn't be singing these railroad blues. So I don't know, Mark, what do you think? Should we wrap it up or forge on? Well, I can't really hear you for a second, so let me put those in here. Let me put these earbuds in here.
I got the lights going too, Mike. I think we should keep rolling on.
All right, we're going to play a couple more then. We'll play a couple more. All right, let's see. Just got to pick the right hat, you know.
It's all about the hat.
It's all about the hats now, you know. Let's go back to Old Faithful. You know? Yeah, there we go. See, it's not a trucker hat, but I love it anyway. So let's see, what should we do here? What should we do here? Okay, this time I'll remember to unmute the tuner. I knew that was going to happen. Well, thanks for everybody that tuned in. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you had some fun. I did. You know, hopefully we'll get to do some live shows somewhere at some point in the near future. You know, I know if we do, I'll be at my father's place and all the other great venues that I've been playing for years. Stone Pony, Wonder Bar, Garcia's. All right, so I think I'm going to do this tune here. It's another song I wrote. I was on the road with the New Riders. We were down south somewhere, and not that that has anything to do with why I wrote the song, but we were just down south somewhere. And I was getting ready, waiting to go to sound check. I was sitting on the bed with my travel guitar there, and I started doing this kind of thing. And then this song came to me, and it came out as a complete thought. And that's how I write songs. I don't actually sit down at the desk and go, I'm going to write a song about fill in the blank. They just sort of come to me, and I jot them down on paper, and sometimes they turn into songs, and sometimes they do not. But this one did, and then I showed up at the sound check. We played it at sound check. We might have played it that night, that one time. We worked up a version when we recorded Where I Come From with the New Riders, but we ran out of money and time, and we didn't get to put it on the record. The song is called, and it's sort of timely, I think, a little bit. It's called Love is the Revolution. Love is the revolution that the world been waiting on. But we better get to it before it's all gone. Love is the revolution that the world been waiting on. But we better get to it before it's all gone. The writing's on the wall, check the clock. It's getting pretty late now, will this violence ever stop? Love is the revolution that the world been waiting on. But we better get to it before it's all gone. It's always the same, year after year. The same old hatred, the same old fear. Love is the revolution that the world's been waiting on. But we better get to it before it's all gone. It's getting darker day by day. It's getting harder to see the light. But you know the wheel just keeps on turning. So hold on tight and keep them lamps trimmed and burning, so we don't lose our way. Love is the revolution this world needs today. Love is the revolution. Love is the revolution that the world been waiting on. But you better get to it before it's all gone. Love is the revolution that the world been waiting on. But we better get to it before it's all gone. But we better get to it before it's all gone. Well, we better get to it before it's all gone. All right. that about says it for me for tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for staying safe. Hopefully you stay safe longer and we get through this together and we look back on it in time and say, gee, we lived through that, you know. It's a strange time, I know, but we'll get through it together. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Great performance tonight. A lot of energy.
Okay, yeah.
It's been really awesome having you, working with you. Always a pleasure to hang out. I hope we can do it again soon in a more personal way.
Yes, sirree, at the club.
At the club, in the backstage area, on the stage. I mean, we'll see you with Kerry. We'll see you with maybe one of your own projects, hopefully, the Englishtown Project.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
And, you know, we'd love to get new riders in there, but
you never know
in
about
the
these
meantime,
things.
in the meantime, we're just going to keep doing these web streams, and thank you for helping us out tonight. I really do thank you for supporting Long Island Cares.
Right.
And
again, if you want to donate, you go over to myfathersplace.com/live, and I think there's a button there, and you can donate, and you send me the money, and I will give it to Long Island Cares, and I will send you a CD or 2 or 3. Again, all I could say is stay safe, and maybe we'll do it again in a month or two. Who knows? You know, maybe we'll be doing live shows. Hopefully sooner than later. You know.
Me too. Me too.
All right.
I'm hoping for the best. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
It's great, Mike. Thank you, Michael. All right, everyone. It's been a really great evening here. We've had live music since 7:30 p.m. It's now 10:22, and it all goes down right here at myfathersplace.com. We're doing our best to keep continuing to provide entertainment despite these dire circumstances we're going through, this isolation. We're going to find out more from the government and see what will happen here in Nassau County with respect to us being able to get back and actually do live performances for all of us. And until then, we'll be on the web. Next Saturday, Ray Lambiase will return on the 13th of June. And Mike Nugent is playing on the 16th. Gates to Venus are playing on the 18th. Nancy Atlas on the 20th. Roy Wilson the 23rd. Matt Helm Experience on the 25th. Corky Lang the 26th. Johnny and the Mongrels live from Silo Sound in Denver on the 27th. Gene Casey on the 30th. And the Eric Shankman Trio, July 2nd, all here at myfathersplace.com. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Until then, have a really great evening. And thank you once more for joining us. We do truly appreciate all of your patronage and your support. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.
I took everybody apart to see how they